Hello everybody, hope you are doing well. Today we are going to be implementing the CreateBoardView, which is this one, which is this view. So hope you find this exciting and let's start coding. Okay, so let's start coding, and first thing, let's go to our view folder and create a new file. It will be a SwiftUI view and we will call it CreateBoardView. Okay, and in this file I'm planning to use create a view model, so I need to pass the view model, so it will be int bindable private var view model of type create view model, because I want to use the same one as create view. And here we will have an initializer and self.viewModel. It will be bindable with wrapped value of view model. We need to add for the preview the missing argument, so call create view model. And in my create view, instead of calling text create board, let's replace it with create board view, and let's give it the view model as an argument. Okay, and hopefully everything now will be working perfectly. Okay, in my create board, as you can see, it's a V-stack, so let's start with a V-stack with an alignment of dot leading and spacing of 15. Okay, and as you can see, our header is exactly an A stack. We can create a navigation stack and give it a navigation title, a toolbar item, and what is top bar leading, and another one what is top bar trailing. But I prefer now to show you how to implement it using an A stack and a Z stack, because there are two things you need to keep in mind here. It's clearly an A stack, but if you create this one, then apply a spacer, then create this one, apply a spacer, and this one won't be in the center. So to implement this, we will create an A stack. We will have this, then a spacer, then this, and create board will be above this, so it's in the center. Let me show you how we will do this. We will create a button, or I apologize, an A stack first. In this A stack, we will have a button. Okay, with action and label. Okay, leave the action empty for now. For the label, it will be image with system name, and it will be X mark. It will have an email scale of dot large, a foreground style of dot black, and the font weight of dot bold. Okay, perfect. After that, we will have a spacer, and when I click on this button, I wanted to dismiss the view, so I will add at environment slash dot dismiss private var dismiss, and when I click on it, it will do the dismiss. Okay, after that we will implement our second button. We will leave action empty, and I'm talking about this one. So as you can see, it's text next with a font of dot headline, and a font weight of semi-bold, a foreground style of color dot dark gray. We will give it a background of system gray 5. Okay, perfect. And clip shape of rounded rectangle with a corner radius of, I think, 30 would be perfect. Okay, as you can see, we need a little bit of padding, so I will add a padding of dot horizontal and a padding of 15 vertical, so dot vertical of 15. I think it's perfect this way. After the A stack, I want a spacer, so we move all this to the top, which is perfect. And on the entire V stack, let's apply a padding of dot horizontal, because as you can see, there is a little bit of padding horizontally. Now we will add our create board. I want it on top of my A stack to guarantee that it's in the center, so I will embed in Z stack, and after my A stack I will create a text that I will call create board, and it will have a font of dot headline. Okay, perfect. And on my entire Z stack, I will apply a padding of dot vertical of 12. Okay, that's all I need for my header view. Let's fold it for now. We can later maybe extract a subview and call it header view, but for now, just let's fold it. And let's go to the next. Now we need a board name, so let's do text board name. It got a font of dot footnote, a foreground style of color dot dark gray, and the padding of dot top. Okay, perfect so far, I think. After that, as you can see, we got a text field, so let's create a text field. And as the text got add this one, add a title such die or recipe, and of course we need to add text. And as you can see, it's a binding string, so we need to go to our view model and here create var board name of type string, and it will be by default empty. And here we will call $view model dot board name. Okay, perfect. After that, we need to create our collaborators. So text collaborators, it will have a font of dot subheadline, a font weight of dot semi-bold, Let me check it, and a padding of the top. And I think I forgot the most. I don't need the font weight of semi bold. I need just a color of dot dark gray. Okay, perfect. But as you can see, visibility, collaborators, and even this tag or this text of if you don't want others, it's all the same font, the same foreground style, the same padding, and it's, I won't say a mistake, but it's not good to keep rewriting the same code. So let's create a reusable view modifier that we can use for all of them. So we can go to our component, we can create a new folder, we will call it view modifier. Okay, and here we will create a new file from template. Let's create a Swift file, and I'm going to call it title modifier. You are free to call it whatever you want. We will import SwiftUI. It will be a struct. It will be called title modifier. It will be of type view modifier. And here we will use body, and we will return content, and we will give it these three modifiers: dot font, dot subheadline, dot foreground style, and dot padding. These three. Okay, and because it's one line, we don't need really to write the return. Okay, perfect. To make it even easier to use, we will make an extension for view. Okay, and perfect. It's a title modifier that returns some view, and it's instead of every time we need to use our title modifier to place it inside a modifier, now we can call it directly. So now, instead of these 3 lines of code, I can just write dot title modifier, and it will be similar to before. Nothing will have changed. Okay, perfect, as you can see. The next thing, as you can see, we got an A stack. In this A stack, we got a circle, a spacer, the same circle, and then an image above it. So let's make it. So an A stack. Inside this A stack, we got a circle. It will be dot fill, and we will give it a color of system gray 5. And we will give it a frame with width and height of 50. After that, we got a spacer, and again the same circle, and then dot overlay, and for system name it will be person dot fill dot badge dot plus. Okay, which is perfect. After that, we got the visibility. So okay, apologize. So text visibility, and we are going to use dot title modifier. Okay, which is perfect. Really perfect result so far. And as you can see, this is a toggle, so let's create a toggle. a toggle with is on and a label. We need a binding boolean. So in our view model, let's add here var is secret board. It will be a boolean and by default false. And here we will call $view model dot is secret board, and in my label it will be keep this board secret, so a text of keep this board secret. It will have a font of dot headline and the font weight of dot semi-bold. Okay, and after the toggle we need to write this text. So text if you don't want to see this board, keep it secret. Okay, and we are going to apply the title modifier, the view modifier that we just created. Okay, and I forgot others. So if you don't want others to see this board, keep it secret. Okay, which is beautiful and perfect, I think, at least so far. So let's check it in CreateView. So if I go to my CreateView now, if I click on board, I can check it, which is perfect, I think. Okay, now if I go to my main tab view, it's in tab bar. So if I go to my main tab view, hopefully everything will be working perfectly. So if I click on create, you can see the board and it's displayed and it's perfect. And if I click on the button, it dismisses it, which is perfect. That's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and subscribe, and as always, stay safe, stay healthy, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.